Oh, hey, nice. Log in twice over the weekend. Okay, so I get some 1.5x coupons. I'll go ahead and take this. What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and welcome back to the second episode of Pink Together, where I level up a pink bean to 200, complete all the missions, and get the title on my Xenon. Now, today, we're gonna be centered around getting to level 150. And before that, there's a few things that I do need to take care of first. So as you know, towards the last episode, we got some pieces of equipment that aren't necessarily going to be replaced for Pink Bean, at least. So we're going to go ahead and Star Force them. Hopefully, I do have enough spell traces sitting with me. I have 2.2k. I'm just going to 100% everything and see how far it goes. So for level 110 gear, it shouldn't necessarily be all that bad as far as spell trace cost goes. I'm really concerned about the belt and the earring. Both of these, because the earring, I believe 100% takes about 100 spell traces per try, and it has like 6 slots. So that's not something I'm really looking forward to. Plus, we're definitely going to need enough spell traces for the weapon that we get at level 150. But unfortunately, I don't think we are going to have enough. But you know, we'll save that till for the end of the episode at least. Okay, so there's that, plus 3k range. It's nice. Yeah, mainly I'm just centered around trying to spell trace everything. 100% strength, 22. Plus, fever time is going on. Maybe it'd be smarter for me to... I don't know. I'm like very like picky about my spell traces. So it's like I don't really want to use so many. Although I probably should have just fucking 70% of the weapon. Because, you know, more attack, right? I wasn't paying attention to the whole fever time notice, even though it was there the entire time. So, my bad for that. But yeah, you see, for things like this... For just 1 extra strength per scroll, 30 extra spell traces, I'm really picky with what I got. So I cannot deal with, you know, spending so many spell traces on this earring. Granted, what is it? Granted that there's not really any likely chance that I'll be getting more, especially since I did the mission that already gave me 1500 to begin with. So I am pretty iffy about it. So once we finish this, we'll be able to move on over to the belt, which I believe has 1 more slot left. Star forcing these all to 10 stars will also be an unlikely factor. Belt only has 3 slots, so it shouldn't be too much of a killer. 125, so 375. So we'll have spell traces left. Thing is, I wouldn't know exactly what the spell trace. I'm actually glad I got a belt though, and not like a pendant or anything, because I wouldn't know where I'd be getting a belt for the pink bean, right? And I'm gonna need as much Star Force as I can possibly get. So I'd have to, you know, be like really cost efficient with what I'm gonna do. Judging by my gear right now, so I'd get a new weapon, new ring, earring, pendant. So what I want to do is every day take the initiative to run normal Zakum in hopes for a what is it? In hopes for a face and an eye accessory, and then I'll be able to scroll and Star Force that. Run maybe easy Magnus if I could do the pre-quest for that for a shoulder, as long as I don't have one already. And I can do like easy Horntail for a chance to get a pendant. If that's not good enough, I can probably level up more to like 160 or so. Do normal, get a pendant from that, and then capes will drop for me like later on. You know, so on and so forth. Rings, I'm not really sure what other ring I'd be able to get other than Silver Blossom, so that's not really too good. Definitely won't be able to find a pocket to equip, so there's nothing to worry about that. So yeah, that's really about it. My main concern is just getting a face, face, eye, shoulder, pendant, cape, and then possibly extra rings if I can. So I'm going to Star Force these real quick, and I'm just going to get straight to grinding. And oh yeah, show off the new skills as well after reaching level 100. Because there are, you know, a couple new skills that you get. So clearly I wasn't going to have enough money for everything. So I just got 10 stars, 10 stars, 4 stars, and 7 stars. I think that'll be fine for now. I'll definitely get more money as I continue to level up. Because of this nice little pet here. We should be fine. So now as far as skills go, for reaching level 100, you get a couple new skills here. And we start off with, well, yeah, a couple new skills. So we start off with Blazing Yo-Yo. This is a really powerful attack, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and put this on like A. And go Mini Beans. I'll start off with Mini Beans first. Mini Beans are basically a chance to summon Mini Beans when you're attacking. So 50% chance. So it's like a little summon. It's a toggle skill too. So you can just press the button and they get automatically toggled. The duration It's about 10 seconds per mini bean, and you could summon up to 3 mini beans. When a mini bean attacks, it hits up to 4 enemies, and its damage is 150% plus 2% per level. So a mini bean's attack for me would do about 354% damage. I'll go ahead and show it right here. I'm gonna buff up real quick. See if there's 15%. Yeah, there it is. We have a mini bean here now, and then we'll be able to see their damage. They're about 33k. Not too high, but at the same time, it's not really that much of a bummer. Next up, we have Blazing Yo-Yo, which is a really powerful skill. So you get up to 8 yo-yos every 7 seconds. So that's going to be at the bottom right of my screen. You see that yo-yo button that has 8 at the bottom right of it. So you can use the yo-yo skill 8 times. Use it once, it goes down to 7. Use it twice, it goes down to 6. And then 5, 4, so on and so forth. The skill is really powerful though. Next up, it does about 350% damage 3 times. Plus 3% damage. So for me, it would do about 656. And then the second hit is 400% plus 4% per level, so that's 808. So 656 3 times and then 808 3 times. That's, you know, 2 attacks. That's actually really, really good. And then there's a buff that makes Blazing Yo-Yo's damage plus 15%. So overall, the skill can just be absolutely powerful. Definitely good to use as, like, you know, a bossing skill and whatnot if you are fighting any actual bosses as Pink Bean, other than fighting, you know, the actual Pink Bean for your mission, which I won't be doing that till like episode 5, but you know, part 5 of this mini series within the funding guide. But yeah, you catch my drift. So those are the new skills you get. You won't get any newer skills until 120. You're just gonna have to deal with the same old Pink Bean mechanics and whatnot until then. And even then, after you reach 120, you just get a buff. That's about it. Now, as far as training goes, I'm going to stay in this map until 105, and then I'm going to move somewhere else. So stay tuned for that, and it's going to happen pretty much like right now. About one more. There we go. 105. And then I believe I get another little addition to the Maple Guide, Minor Forest. We'd be able to go to the Dark Kents, and we stay here until level 110. Granted, we have a much better burning here as well. These guys only have a tad bit more health, but they give a lot more EXP. This is like my main go-to map for even my characters on KMS when I'm doing like my Union series and whatnot, or when I did it. But I usually stay here so about 110, and that's exactly what we're gonna do here. You know, I forgot reset happened when I started recording the video, so I went to normal Zakum again, got to 110, and I got my accessory, so that's one thing to be cheery about. I also got, well, I got a Zakum helmet. Not sure if I want to equip that anymore at this point. And I also got a spear. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to stick with the spear that I already made. So that's a bit too bad. But at least, oh, no, that's not what I wanted to redeem. Okay, here. Wow, 3% luck, wonderful. But at least I'll be able to equip this and this and this. So that should be a massive, nice little damage boost upon reaching 110. I'll probably go ahead and see how many slots does this have? 3. So we'll just go ahead and use a 100% strength score on it, and then just star force it to however many stars we can get it to. It's a level 100 item, I believe. Yeah, so it only goes up to 8 stars. I'm really hoping with the money I have, I can at least get it to 5. So then I would have, like, you know, 50 star force, which shouldn't be, you know, too bad. But we'll go ahead and see how it goes. For 5 stars with 800k meso, that had to be like perfect. So 766k. So that's, I cannot have one of these fail. If one fails, then I'm actually screwed. Fuck. Wait. No. I have one more chance. I probably should have used Star Catch. I made it anyway. So 5 stars, we're good. I just got an extra 13 strength on that, and no, that's not too bad. So 110, it is time to take our journey to Ludibrium. As seen here in the Maple Guide. I'm so glad I have 50 star force now. That's good. Getting that eye accessory was really good. I'm still gonna run it after reset though next time in hopes I can get the face. So we'll go ahead and see how that happens after that. So we're gonna be going to dual Ghost Pirates. I'm pretty sure my Xenon went there. I don't really remember by head, but this is something that I mainly, usually do for the most part. So it'd be good here, for here. Good, this should be a free map. 70% birding, and that's even better too. And our rage is a lot higher than before, so we're definitely going to be doing some really decent damage. 145k final attack, not too bad. 11k per mob. I'll go ahead and easily take it. Loud noises right there. We are going to be staying at this map till level 130, if you remember partly from before. So 20 whole levels in this map. I'm really looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be a ride. "50 successful Star Force enhancements." Squishy Beam. Now in KMS, you were able to equip 3 pets on the pink bean automatically, but unfortunately on GMS I can't really say the same. Yeah, you can only equip 1 at a time. See, that's so annoying. KMS doesn't have the requirement of a pet snack, but GMS does. And as a pink bean, you cannot get a pet snack. That's fun. So they just give you the 3 pets, just because why not, right? You still need the pet snack. You don't care. Anyway, I got 8 mil from the grind from level 102 to 130. So we're gonna spend this 8 mil on Star Forcing to get a little bit of extra Star Force. So the next map you're gonna go to is Dead Mine. This map requires 55 Star Force. Granted, I already will have 57 upon equipping this. But I still want to get some more Star Force for future maps and whatnot. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to open this tab here, move this over, and then just try to get this thing to 8 stars with the 8 that we have. I am very confident that we can get 8 stars. It shouldn't be too hard, especially with their level 100 equip. This is gonna pass for sure. That's not gonna. That's my first ever chance on with this character. But it shouldn't take too long. It should only take, just a few attempts. You shouldn't really experience that many fails. Just going to 8 stars, right? See that pass right there. So that puts us at 60 stars, if I'm not mistaken. Yup, 60 stars. So go ahead and throw the rest of that AP in there. And then I guess I could just freely Star Force this, see if we can make it to 10 stars. If not, then that's tough. I'm already at a bad start. I'm probably not going to make it to 10 stars. But that still doesn't mean that we... Okay, whatever. I just hope that this thing actually... No, we're not making it to 10 stars. Now we're going to be going back and forth like that. We didn't even go back and forth. We're back 1 star down. What are we at, 59 now? Yup, 59. God damn it. That's just the whole thing about trying to get Star Force in this character. The one thing I could probably do, because I have the Zakum hat and I didn't think of it earlier. Also, any Zakum hat you get, I made this mistake. Just a few tips here and there for future missions. First things first, run Zakum every day, equip all the Zakum hats. Zakum hats get 50 charm and you need level 10 charm for one of the missions. Next thing is monster collection. Make sure you're doing monster collection explorations on the pink bean for personality trait boost potions. I literally did not think of this at all until like today. But it's going to help out a lot. We're just going to have these things running while we level up our pink bean to 200. So go ahead and claim them right now. So what we're going to need is the charm one and the diligence one, or the charm trait potion and the diligence trait potion. We got neither because looking at the book, the charm one is going to be the premium cologne, and diligence is going to be hand sanitizer. So that's what we're aiming for for the most part. Cologne and hand sanitizer, and we got neither one of these. This wax gives ambition, and we do need level 10 ambition. But ambition is already so easy to get. It's, whatever, right? And charm is, next up just as easy. Diligence is kind of hard. I might have to look up what I have to do to get, diligence and whatnot. Or we could just get like a trait box in the final mission for Rainbow Spectrum event instead of a 3x coupon. But that's if you want to give that up. So yeah, there's that. But without further ado, I plan on training in this specific area here until 145. 145 definitely sounds like the stretch, but I'm definitely don't want to bother going to that shitty Wyverns map or anything. 140 to 145 is pretty weird, but it is what it is. Once you reach 145, you'll be eligible for Kerning Tower. We'll be able to train at one of the maps there, Star Force and non-Star Force. We'll just see what happens. If we can get 80 Star Force by 145, then we'd be big ballin'. But if not, then we won't. We most likely won't, which is the sad part. One way I figured to get spell traces would be to go into these portals. Portals like Frito or Infernal Wolf, get the bags, open it, pray for spell traces. You can also do sudden surprise missions. I have one up right now, as you can see, and just loot mobs. Maybe you could even do like the Silent Crusade quest line to be able to get Crusader coins to get spell traces from that shop. Or just fight bosses for the Crusader coins in general. There are a couple ways you can get spell chases as a pink bean. They're not really all like incredibly fast. Like I said, Frito and Frontal Wolf, that's like RNG based, and then the others are somewhat slow. So we're just gonna have to deal with the pace that we have. But without further ado, it's time to hit 145 here, and we'll see what we do next, depending on how many spell traces or mesos or how much Star Force we can get. And I haven't forgot about this yet either. We're gonna have to deal with this somehow. I need to see how much this is going to cost us. Oh dear, that's going to be 1,500 traces. And the overall, this is probably gonna be 1,800. Yup, 1,800. Ooh, that's 3.3k, and that's without the fucking weapon either. That's not gonna be good. Well, we'll just go ahead and see what happens. We do have the belt. You can just Star Force the belt whenever. So getting the belt and the earring to 10 stars would be 4 plus 6, so 10 would be at 69. Getting this to 10 stars would put us at 74, and then this at 10 stars would put us at, what would this put us at? 84, I believe. But I was gonna do this before. Take this, 100% strength. Nice little range boost here. Might as well just do it since I already have a Zakum helmet. Because this is a level 50 item, I should be free to actually go ahead and... I have Star Catch on, it's whatever. I should be free to go ahead and get it to 5 stars without worrying about the meso that I have. There we go. Equip this, and we got this nice little effect. So now we will for sure level to 145 this time. So we've hit 145, but a main issue here is still Star Force. So for the time being, until 150, we're going to have to transition to a bit of a slower pace at a non-Star Force map. Now whether it's slower or not, well, it's up to you. Maybe you still want to stay at, like, you know, Bay until 150 or so. But we're going to be going to non-Star Force Kerning Tower, just to stay within the whole level range and whatnot. In order to go to Kerning Tower first, apparently I believe you have to accept some sort of quest, because the game isn't allowing me to go. And I'm 145, so I should be able to go. Now here it's not really showing me exactly what quest I do, unless it's this one. No, I gotta figure this one out. Clearly I saw that book right there. No. I swear I saw that book. It's fine. Okay, now we can go to Kerning Tower. There we go. Nothing to worry about anymore. Pretty sure you have to go through this slight little dialogue here before we, you know, get to the actual point of training here. So, alright, there we go. What map we're gonna train at? I believe the good non-Star Force map in Kerning Tower was this one here. Floor 5. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up again real quick. Go ahead and see the kill rate here. Also, new skills from reaching 120 and 140, since I didn't cover it before. Pink Warrior, you got this at level 120. You basically get 1% all stats for every 5 levels for 180 seconds. So at 145, that's about 29% all stats. Much better than the original Maple Warrior. And it stacks with it too. It even says in the skill description. Next, you have Pink Pulverizer, which I'm familiar with calling it Pink Genesis, but it hits 700% damage plus 3% per level, so it does well over 1,000% damage with 6 attacks, so 6 lines. So chances of mini beans during cooldown plus 10%, which is really, really good. And then not only that, but each time a mini bean attacks, the cooldown decreases by 1 second, and there's a mini bean right there. So this place is pretty blessed, or this skill is pretty blessed. The mob's EXP here is about 12k. They have like very little to no health, so they die really, really fast. So overall, it's a pretty decent map. Now they are level 154. The EXP will definitely be going up as you progress the train here. You do have an option though. There's several maps to train at. This is my first time being here, so I'm just gonna test it out for a little bit. But you could train here, you could go back to Banes until 150, or you could even give Dark Wyverns a shot until 150 as well. If you do have 80 Star Force and you managed to get that before I did at this level, you are freely able to go over to 2F Cafe 4, which is the best map in my opinion. So 165, even stretching to 170, which is why I want to reach 80 Star Force really bad to be able to do that. I might have to run a few bosses, like do like easy mag pre-quests if possible. Kill these bosses in hopes I get like a Pencilier cape. and then keep killing normal Zakum every day for the face accessory. Let's kill easy Horntail for the pendant. I'll do easy Horntail once I reach 150, but for now we're just gonna stick with doing this. So for now I'm gonna be here till, actually, let's say 149, and then I'll do monster parts at 150, and then we'll demolish easy Horntail for that achievement. And I don't think he gives a pendant, so I wouldn't be too sure about that. Well, I'll just do it for the sake of the achievement. So I hit 149. I already did a run of Monster Park, and I got about 40% from it. So I went to grind an extra 25%, just so I can guarantee hitting level 150 from this next one. Because apparently 2 full Monster Parks when it's not a Sunday doesn't grant you a full level, even when you do the last one. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So this is the Golden Temple Monster Park. Pretty sure if you are, been a follower of my channel, you've seen me run this Monster Park several times in my Union series. But anyway, I always like to end off, a leveling episode of any sort with the Monster Park run. Except this isn't really going to end with the Monster Park run. It's going to end with an easy Horntail run. But that's cool. Now I've had some thoughts about what gear I'm gonna do, or what I'm gonna do with my gear, and when it comes to star forcing to 80 stars and whatnot. Also, I don't equip my glove here. I also got a cape, so I'll be able to do something with that cape a little later on, if I can actually just equip it. I can't. Okay. Wait. I was about to put my glove back on. Whatever. Now the weapon they give you, the Fafnir weapon, you're gonna want to choose a spear. And the weapon is going to be unique. I had initial thoughts of using the transfer hammer system to not waste thousands of spell traces on the weapon, but then I came and realized if I were to use the transfer hammer system on this Fafnir weapon, I would completely lose the unique potential that I'd be getting. That's not a good thing. So I figured, you know what, how about we don't lose this potential and we just scroll it ourselves with the minimal amount of spell traces that we already have, which is about 2.4k. Hopefully that will manage. If anything, push comes to shove, I did get like a chaos scroll from a box. If that should be in my used inventory right here. I might want to push my luck and see if I can use it on my actually nah, not the weapon. I figured that might be too much of a big risk for the weapon, in my honest opinion. But that's okay. Moving on over stage 5. Go ahead and just use King Genesis. Unfortunately, that doesn't really one-shot. We're fine though, because it's almost over anyway, and they're almost dead, so I can just like pogo them to death. And then use this, and boom, clear. Now, next map, over here. Hit them off with the yo-yo, and then boss. Now, we're gonna have to go ahead and roll over here, tackle him a little bit. We'll bounce on him again, kind of like we did with the other one. And geez, his hitbox is really weird when he buffs. That's funny. Okay, so this should all be dead. There we go. We have cleared, and then now we have hit 150, meaning that we did get the reward. So we're gonna hurry up and claim this box. It should be here. Yes, here. And I still haven't finished this mission yet. How hard is it to stay logged in for 3 hours without crashing in the game? I swear, this is the hardest mission on GMS yet. I'm gonna get level 200 before I finish this mission, and that's really saying something. Anyway, we got our box. We got our box. Our box is here, and we, like I said before, get a spear. Spear is going to be at a unique potential. We're gonna review what the potential is. I feel like 9% attack could be better. I also have a bot stamp. It failed. Alright, whatever. I still feel like 9% attack could be better. But, like, how can I argue with that? Because, like, I don't even know with the 3 cubes that I have. I have, like, 8 chances at rolling 9% attack. It shouldn't be that hard. But then again, I've had some really bad luck with my Xenon weapon. So, I'm a little bit weary about it. So, that's a problem. Okay, so I do have enough spell traces to get it to +8 and then Star Force it to however much you want to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I'm still not too sure about the bot though. I really don't want to keep the weapon. I'm just gonna have to deal with what I got. Anyway, it's 10 stars. I had just the right amount of money for it too. I don't have any more money for another try or anything like that. Even if I went down to 9 stars, it'd be like 1.3 million or so. But yeah, there's that. Next thing I want to save up spell traces. Yeah, spell traces for would be for these. Get these to complete the scroll to get it up to like 6 stars, and then I'll be able to transfer hammer it to my Empress gear. So I look forward to doing that. But right now, let's go ahead and knock down a dragon. So first things first is going to Leafree. If you're level 150, you should be able to easily go there just by simply coming over here, by going to destroy dragon nest in the Maple guide, using your challenge scroll, and boom, there you go. Now for Horntail, you have to talk to Chief Tatamo, and then we accept his Horntail quest, and we get transported over to this map over here. And after that, we have to talk to what's her face, Moira, and then turn that in, and then we have to get the certificate. After we get the certificate, we are ready to fight Horntail. And that's Horntail Priest. Didn't even take an entire minute. We're fine. Need a party. I'm gonna buff up real quick. Sleep, the damage one. And we have 119k range with 30% boss damage. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready for this. Easy, not normal. Easy. We're gonna go ahead and see how we perform. Hopefully the damage is, really good. I'd be a little scared if it was bad. We're gonna see if we could just pogo on him and shit. 7 mil pogo, 6 mil, 5 mil. Okay, not bad. I'm kind of, the big pogo fan. I feel like pogoing does a shitload of damage. And there we go. Head's already gone. 291,000 EXP. Not really the greatest, especially since normal Horntail gives 10 times more. But there's really nothing to complain about. Next head. Keep on. Ooh, is that a 9 mil with pogo? Okay, so these improvements with the what is it? The Fafnir weapon, super nice. Too bad we didn't really gain any star force from it though, because my old weapon was also 10 stars. But that's okay. Now for the big part here. Now how am I gonna be fighting the entire body in general? I can just use Pink Genesis at the bottom. We'll see how much damage that does. And then I'll just revolve around, maybe just pogoing still. Because pogoing does hit, more than one mob if used correctly. Here, we'll go ahead and check it out. Is that pogo? Perfect. Oh, that's a strat. I'm in. Hold on. I can pretty much just climb Horntail by pogoing. Hopefully, I watch my health and I don't die though. Then we should be just fine. I'm seeing some 10 mils here and there, so that's not too bad. Definitely the center of my attacks is the middle head. It's not really changing from that. Middle head's already dead. I got decent-ish EXP from that. So now the next target will be this head and probably the chest too. Be like, okay, so Horntail, it's got, how many bodies does it have? I forgot all the pretty much the bodies in general of it, but we've already killed off 2 heads. I think we just killed off another body here. The wings. That's what I was attacking. The wings. I thought it was the chest the entire time. No, no. It was one arm takes up half the chest and the other arm takes up the other half. I need to bring my HP back real quick. There we go. Make a little redemption with that pogoing. My Pink Genesis should be ready once again. Use that. Keep on bouncing. This is so much better than just regular attacks. Like, it's easy. Hold on. Alright, that head's gone. And now we just have like 2 more pieces of the body left. Or actually 1 at that, I think. Is it just 1? No. Oh wait, the legs. Okay, now it's just 1. It's the hand. And the hand is Gonzo. Dunzo. Nothing new, no pendant, no nothing. That's it. That's gonna be the first and the last time I run easy Horntail. Other Horntail runs after that will be normal. Pink Beam the Dragon Slayer. 5 Master Craftsman cubes. There we go. Oh, we got all 5 of them at once. Should I 9% attack? I think I can manage. Maybe. I have 7 cubes. Should I risk it? I'm gonna risk it. Hold on. It's just 1 line and 9% attack. How hard can it be to get? Wait. Oh, I'm broke. That's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. That is, if you want to. I'll be bringing back another episode. See you guys later. Peace out, everybody. It's not over yet. No. I'm gonna get redemption for this. These are all the items that I have looted ever since pretty much the start of Pink Bean, or the start of my creation of the class, and I'm selling all of it because I don't need jack shit anymore, and I'm fine. Now, oh, I have a lot. This was back in the older episodes. Okay, here we go. Intense power crystals. We got a whole bunch of these. By a whole bunch, it just means 4 from normal Zakum. So now we have 5.4 mil. Let's go ahead and redeem what we truly deserve on this weapon. 9% attack. Here we go. No. How am I supposed to settle?